Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SCB Podcast. We are on our third attempt with yours truly, me, Jake, and what's up, Ron?
What's going on? Just want to point out, third installment, third take. Just so happens last time
Took two takes.
The second installment took 2 takes. First one, first try.
First one was also shit.
And so if this keeps going, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be able to do this.
By podcast 20 takes, I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
But
you don't know.
Hopefully by then we will have the right equipment and
A real interface.
And we'll just be getting it done. So,
And not have USB mics.
So what we want to say is it was 12:15:18, but now it's 12:16:18.
After a 2-hour attempt.
Yeah, the first attempt, I didn't come in on the mic. My mic wasn't picking me up. The second attempt,
We just got scatterbrained.
messing up mixing up stories, and just because they're so memorable, but they just got cluttered.
They just seem to mesh.
Yeah, because both of them were pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Which leads me right into it. By the way, the second one, our second attempt, I was really negative and bummed. So that's what also made me scattered. But I just took a drink of water. I drank some water and got
a smoke
on my Juul because I quit smoking. I found my Juul and back on that.
Who found
stuff.
your Juul?
Ron found my Juul. I lost
Juul
it.
telepathy, baby.
Juul telepathy. That goes back to our first one, second one.
Yeah, something like that.
And if we didn't mention it, Juul telepathy, or if you didn't listen to the first two, Juul telepathy is Ron's first SoundCloud mixtape. Juul telepathy. So let's just hop right into this. Biush. I want to start off with the Cowling Creek story of our little incident with me, you, Mark Kelly in my car.
Oh, yeah.
So...
I'm going to act like this is my third time hearing this today.
You just got to pretend oh yeah, I remember that. Even though we just talked about it twice. It's for the listeners.
I'm so glad we don't do this shit live, dude.
Honestly, dude. And one of our buddies, Christian, asking us to do it live, and we're like, we'll get there maybe
eventually, but right now we're just doing this.
We're only on our third one, and it took us 3 tries now. Come on. So let's hop right into this bad boy. So it's me, Ron, and Mark Kelly. We're going back to class.
Shout out, boy.
Shout out, boy. Love you, dog. We're going back to class from Cowling Creek. Cowling Creek is this really nice creek, wooded area, woods everywhere. It's just a beautiful place.
Beautiful.
It's where we also the salmon come in, and
hatchery.
Hatchery, yeah, that's what you want to call it. So, me, Mark, and Ronnie, we all get in my car. The bus takes off, and I want to take a back way.
Yeah, and to clarify, we had class there. We had class there every day.
Yeah, we had class at Cowling Creek with our teacher, Karen, Miss Matsumoto. She was...
Every day. We had a biology class there.
She was super cool. Super short.
Smiled all the time. Even if she was pissed at you, she'd smile.
You do something bad, she'd smile at you. You're not supposed to do that. And then you're smiling back.
You think she's joking.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you're joking.
Okay, get sidetracked.
Let's go. All right. So me, Ron, and Mark, we all get in my car. We're like, let's wait for the bus to leave. I want to take a back way, and I kind of want to have some fun. It's my car. I just got it not too long ago. So, what road was it?
Eagle Meadow Mere. I don't
Somewhere
know.
by the Hill fireworks stand.
Yeah.
There's this little back road, the width of a driveway, but the length of a long ass road.
Yeah. Regular Suquamish road.
And there's really sharp turns on that road. But me being ignorant, I was going about 35, 40 miles an hour.
Probably closer to 40.
40 miles an hour. And it was raining, and the leaves were on the, road because it was fall or some shit. And so I'm cruising. We're bumping music. I'm cruising. And then I try and whip the whip. I whip the whip around the corner, and we skid out, and we hit this big ass dirt wall right in the ditch. What do you call it? A berm?
Yeah, berm.
It's a correct term. I call it big ass dirt wall. And so immediately I'm like, oh fuck. What do I do? I look at Ron. I'm like, Ron, are you okay? And then Ron's sitting there in pain, the seatbelt fucked up your chest.
My seatbelt fucked up my chest. I felt like my sternum collapsed.
And then I'm like, are you okay? And you're like, no, I think I'll be good, bro. And I'm like, fuck, all right. Boy, you okay? And his knees were up on the seat. So when we hit that wall, you know, his whole body came in on his knees, and his knees were fucking bruised and everything. It was a bad deal. So I'm like, boy, you okay? He's like, oh, my knees hurt real bad, Jake, but I think I'm good. I'm like, all right. So I popped that bitch in reverse, and then I go back the way we came.
Go back towards the hill fireworks team.
Yeah, I go back that way, and then I'm like, all right, boy, get out with me. Let's check out the damage on my car. We get out, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Let's get back in my car. Let's turn around. Let's just go the way we were going. I'll go slow, guys. I'm sorry.
And it just so happens that was best case scenario.
That was the best case scenario of wrecking into the dirt wall, because little did we know, garbage fucking day, and the big ass garbage truck was coming down around that other corner. If we would have made that first corner, we would have went head on.
And we wouldn't be here to do this podcast.
We wouldn't be here to tell you this story. And the whole car ride back, I kept on saying, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I thought I was either going to get you guys really hurt, or, you know, the cops get there and I just got that new car, got my license, and that would be taken away.
Or that you fucked up your car.
And I thought I fucked up my car. So we get back to class, or not to class, we get back to the school, and I get out, and I pop my hood to see if my engine's good, you know, everything's good. And then it looked fine. Little did I don't know anything about cars, though. I was like, yeah, that's an engine. That's where the oil goes. I had known nothing about
that. That is also the engine.
That is also part of the engine. And so I go to shut my hood, and it won't fucking shut because I hit the dirt wall in such a weird way that it jammed, like, the thing.
I think it was your fender.
The thing that holds the hood or something. It was like all messed up. So my counselor goes out because it's like almost like after lunch or something.
Yeah, I think it was third period.
And he comes out and he's like, "What's going on, guys?" I'm like, we kind of had a little accident. No big deal, but my hood won't shut." So he gets the tool, he fixes it right up. And I don't think he knows this full story until if he listens to this.
We will have to tell him on our mandate.
We are going to have a mandate. Mr. Sean, Counselor Sean. Sean the counselor is what we call him. Sean.
Mr. Sean Adams.
He should listen to this, and he should get in on this.
I would love to have
all the many stories we have with Sean.
And, you know, he could tell us how much he hated us at the time because we were no longer students.
Actually, yeah, not only that, there's the fact, like, he might remember more stuff about us than we do. Like, all the different point of views of us.
Yeah, and he is much more coherent than either one of us. So.
And we were, we were ignorant dickheads, dude, in high school. But we also...
I was one of the more better behaved out of all of us, and I was still not that great.
Yeah, we were all kind of... I feel like we ran that school, Bev Boys.
Yeah. That
was our little squad. There's a whole bunch of us dudes just always going up to the store, get lunch, get Bev Boys, that's what it was. Yeah, that was a crazy story. We, an angel saw us that day and is like, "You guys are dumb, but we'll let you live," that was scary.
Dude, that was fucking scary. You know what else is scary? Was our other story that we had at Calvin Creek.
Yeah, that was insane.
So...
And I will pretend like I didn't hear this twice either.
And so, like we said earlier, we had class every day at Calvin Creek. Every day. Every day we live. And so, and normally when our biology class stayed at the school, they would tell us that morning. Usually. Because we had biology second period. Yeah, we had biology second period. And so that morning they would tell us, you're not going to
no Calvin Creek today.
That's no Calvin Creek. And we never got the memo.
We never got anything. No one told us diddly squat.
And so we went to Calvin Creek. Me and Jake went up there. We were just hanging out. We were smoking cigarettes, whatever, and
listening to music. Bobbing our head.
Yeah, I think Good AM just came out at the time.
Yeah,
something like that.
That was the song of high school. Like we said in the last podcast. Yeah,
and so we were sitting there, and then we just see this old white dude, white hair, groundskeeper for Calvin Creek.
Yeah.
And we just see him frantically just going and throwing all his shit in the shed.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's not a great way to
That's a little sus, and me being the nice dude, I'm like, oh, hey, trying to wave at him,
Yeah, like...
What's going on?
And, so, we were like, okay, yeah, it was weird. And didn't really think anything of it at the time. And, Next thing you know, this fucking cop coming rolling up to Callan Creek. He must have reported us. Actually, he definitely reported us.
He definitely reported us, dude.
Because, and now I don't really blame him, having known the past of Callan Creek and how drug ridden that place is.
Apparently, people go up there and shoot up and like just do a whole bunch of
smoke meth and
gnarly
shit like that.
stuff.
And so I don't blame him necessarily.
Not to mention though, we look like the least people who would do meth. You know, like me and you look like we wouldn't do hardcore shit. If we were, like, we wouldn't though. Like, but we, yeah, I don't know. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, and so cop comes rolling up, and we're like, "Oh shit, is that a cop?"
My dumb ass, dude.
That is a cop. That is a cop. It's like, okay, we didn't do anything. Let's go. Jay was like, we didn't do anything, so let's roll up and go meet him.
Let's just go roll up next to his car. You know, it'd be chill.
It's a cop car, and so we start rolling. Fucking cop floors it,
dude,
and then swerves right in front of us, and then gets on the fucking intercom. Get out of the car. Hands on the wheel.
And put your hands on the wheel. I'm just like,
hands where I can see you.
Dude, I'm sitting there like about to pee my pants. I'm like, Ron, we didn't do anything wrong. What do I do? Ron's just like, put your hands on the wheel, bro. I'm like, all right. I'm like sitting there waiting. Like I'm shaking, dude. I was shaking.
Yeah. And so. You know, throw fucking cigarettes in the Red Bull can that we had there.
Yeah. And
get out. And I remember, I just remembered this. I remember I had my hands in my, he's like, hands out of your pocket, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hands out of your pockets, man. Like, make me more comfortable. And he's like, so what are you guys doing? Oh, wait, no. Before that, I'm skipping a step. After he said, put your hands where I can see them. He fucking put his hand on his gun.
Yeah, the scariest part. He put his hand on his fucking gun, and I'm sitting there like, all right, I guess this is the day we're getting shot. I wasn't planning on this to happen. We're just a couple of dumb kids smoking a cigarette, waiting for our class.
Yeah, and then he's like, get up, one at a time.
So I'm shaking getting out of the fucking car, bro. I'm shaking, and the cigarettes are in my pocket. I'm almost 18, but I'm not 18.
Yeah. And then he's like, yo, man. Well, not yo, man. He's like, so what are you guys doing up here? And I'm like, oh, you know, we have class up here. Yeah. We have class up here every day, but we don't know where they're at because we didn't fucking know.
Yeah, and we're sitting there waiting. Like, what the fuck?
He's like, you guys doing anything else up here?
Doing any drugs?
Weed? You doing drugs? Anything like that?
No, officer.
No, I was like, no, we're just smoking cigarettes. And
he goes to check out my car, and he's looking in, and he's like really looking, like making it look like. I felt guilty the way he was looking in my car. It looked like he did find something. I'm sitting there like, nah, that's not mine.
Well, that's his way of trying to get you to crack, too.
Yeah. And I just didn't say.
And then he takes a peek at both our IDs. And he's like, so which one of you has the cigarettes? I'm like, I was 20 at the time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, that's me. And they're mine. And he's like,
I'm sitting there with the cigarettes in my pocket.
It is in your sweatshirt pocket. You see a little fucking rectangle.
Square thing, yeah.
The little rectangle in your pocket.
Don't check my pockets. Don't check my pockets. I was so scared. You immediately. I was, sir.
Yeah, those are mine. And then,
like, you're really young.
He's like, what are you doing smoking cigarettes so young, man? And like, he's like, yeah, you should really come back on that.
Yeah, you should really think about quitting. Those will mess up your life.
Another detail I skipped out on. You're fucking stuttering.
Yeah. So, what were you guys doing up here? I was waiting for my class. We go to see KKA. Like, it was so bad. I've never started like that.
You can call the school if you want. Like, they'll tell you we have class up here.
Maybe that's why he let us off. He's like, I feel bad for this stupid kid, this retarded kid. I should just let him go.
I'm not gonna laugh because it's not funny.
It's funny.
But yeah, dude, we almost had a fucking gun pulled on us, and we could have. Another time at Callan Creek, we would have died.
And yeah, those two Callan Creek stories will live with me for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah.
I will never forget the day I thought I fucking hurt your chest really bad, and then I thought we were, the cop was gonna do us dirty. They saw me rolling, yo. They see me rolling. They hate. Fuck that song. So let's move a little past this. How was your week, sir?
Dude, I feel like I had a week from hell. I'm so glad this fucking week is over. I spent a little more money than I was expecting, though. because it was payday on Friday. But fucking week
payday!
from hell. Fucking week from hell, I'm telling you, man. Monday afternoon. So get through my day on my lunch break, 2 o'clock. That's when I go on my lunch. And
you go to lunch at 2?
Mm-hmm.
See, I honestly did not know that. And you've been working there for how long now?
About a year and a half.
I did not know you got lunch at 2. I didn't know that. That's crazy. It's a late lunch, dude. Aren't you hungry? Like throughout the day?
Not really.
I guess your body scheduled that though.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And so, 2 o'clock, get a text from my mom. Like, call me immediately. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm in trouble. That's what immediately my brain would do.
No, like, I'm fucking adult, so I'm like, I'm not really worried about getting in trouble with my parents anymore. And so,
fuck, dude, I am. I'm always straight my parents.
And so, call my mom on my lunch break, and she was like, "Kids Up Credit Union paid reliable, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, they're on their way to repo your car."
Ooh, fuck.
Yeah, they had Kitsap Towing on their way.
Yeah.
To get my car to around my lunch break.
Yeah.
And no, not even on my lunch break. They were
just gonna come repo your car.
Just gonna repo my car, and I was gonna walk out and not have a car, not have a fucking car.
I'm also gonna pretend like I didn't hear this for the 3rd time. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
And so went there, got my car, went to my bank.
Yeah.
And I got everything.
All the receipts.
Copy of the check, the date, and proof of the cash. I don't know what that's called. An invoice? Something like that?
Some shit. Bank shit, dude.
Yeah, bank shit. And long story short, my mom calls Reliable. And they just tried to pull the wool over our eyes on that one.
Dude, they tried to do you dirty.
They tried to do bank shit.
Bank shit. Tried to do some dirty bank shit on you, bro.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, we're just trying to see if we could get it out of you, like that 4,000 or something like that."
Dude, that's shiesty, bro.
Yeah, hella shiesty. And then,
not only that, it's shiesty to start off your week.
Yeah.
On Monday, come on, shiesty.
Fucking. Then they're like, "Okay, yeah, you paid us, whatever." And then I tried to tell my mom, "Oh, you still have payments on this, like that was part of the Pontiac." Like,
fuck out of here.
No, that was a payment for the Pontiac.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, yeah, we still have this." That was also a payment for the Pontiac. Like, okay, we're not gonna get out of you, obviously. And
dude, do you dirty hardcore? C4 to the door, as they would say.
And then the day after that, I got barfed on.
That's never a good day.
And then the day after that, something I'm not really comfortable mentioning because I don't know if it's going to jeopardize my job or not.
Yeah, we got to be safe about that. But I don't have many crazy stories about work. Well, that's a lie. I have a story from this week.
Yeah. Yeah, which you told at the beginning. Didn't you tell at the beginning of this?
I did. Did I? Dude, we've done 3 takes.
3 takes already. But
if you didn't, comment. Comment on the story.
And then Thursday, I get a call from my mom again about the Pontiac, my car. And I was supposed to go get that done today, actually.
Oop, done fucked up.
My day got fucked up today, too, dude. Fuck. And, yeah, my airbag got recalled.
Your airbag?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't even think my car has airbags.
Yeah, they're like, something about, like, metal shards or something in the airbag.
Dude, could you imagine? Oh, dude, metal shards right to the face. Dude, have you seen that 007 movie where the dude gets diamonds stuck in his face?
Yeah.
You look like that, but with, like, no diamonds.
Yeah, it's just fucking rusted.
Oh, dude, Safeway. Remember? That was a crazy story.
Yeah, that was another fucking...
That happened Friday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, dude, after the Christmas party. Let's talk a little about that.
Yeah.
So we have this holiday Christmas party the Squamish tribe does, and I obviously invited Ron. Manuel obviously invited Ty. You know, you guys are our brothers. Why wouldn't we take you? There's no one else I'd rather bring. And so,
a lot of fun. Great time.
It was a lot of fun. That was played this VR game. Won't go too much into it, but VR pretty fucking tight. I like it.
Yeah.
I felt like a Jedi. Like I was playing
Obi-Wan Kenobi. You may only hope.
I felt like Obi-Wan Kenobi being Princess Leia's only hope. That's how I felt in the moment. I had like lightsabers in my hands and just it was cool. And I was dancing. And we never took our group picture. I just realized now.
Yeah.
Damn. Next year. Next year.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
New Year's party.
There you go. Oh. We should, dude. We need to take more pictures. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
I've always been like scared to take pictures. Not scared, just not confident. But when you take my pictures, I find out they're always so sweet. Like they're cool. I love them. I love the pictures you take of us. So, go to the Christmas party. We have turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy. Pretty good. I look like an asshole trying to balance a cup of water on a knife and a fork, and I spill it all over my crotch. That was cool.
Just spit all over your shit.
All over my shit. And all over the table. And the lady comes over. Can I get some more water, please? My buddy over here knocked it over. No, I was just being a dipshit.
Yeah, Chuck knocked it over.
Name dropped you. Chuck. And then we're waiting for the gifts. You know, they have like a raffle or whatever. Not raffle. That's raffle?
Kind of a raffle.
Ish.
Yeah,
Raffle-ish.
Yeah.
And I didn't get my name called. Pretty bummed. I won the last 2 years. Whatever. It's rigged. No big deal. That's what gets me fired. It's not rigged, Jake. You're fired.
Yeah. 2 of your coworkers won. It's not rigged.
Yeah. So we go to the casino floor. It was at the casino. We go to the casino floor. I'm playing $5 while Ron and Ty go take a piss. And then I have 15 cents left. Give it to Ronnie. He bets 1 penny on his like 5th penny bet. He gets in the bonus. 12 spins. Wins 3 pennies from that. Max bets the 3 pennies. Gets it up to a fucking $1.20 off of 3 pennies.
And this isn't my first time either.
It's not as... And that's the craziest thing, dude. You're the only person I know to have less than 50 cents and get it over a $1.20. You know?
Yeah, I think it was the first time I did it. I had like 10 or 11 cents and I turned like $3.50.
You turned in like 3... And then we were so stoked. All of us, me, you, and Ty were all like... Or was it me, you, and Manuel?
Me and Manuel. Because Ty never goes to the casino.
Oh, yeah. Me, you, and Manuel were all stoked. Bro, you just turned in like 10 cents to like $3. And then this dude, random stranger we don't know, he's just like, hey, come here.
He's like, I heard you guys are broke.
And he's like, come here. I'm up a lot. Here's $20. Or here's $60. Give 20 to the other two. And I was like, no way. I was like, are you sure? I'm on a win streak, bud. I'm like, you're the nicest dude. And you actually took a picture with him.
Yeah. You can see it on Instagram, at Rona Rose.
At Ronnie Rose. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Did you get his name?
I never got his name.
He was a cool dude.
He was cool. I think we all hugged him, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Like,
we're just those kind of guys.
You give us something, we're going to give you a big hug. We don't care what. You give me a bottle of water, you getting hugged. You give me an M&M, your ass getting a hug. So, yeah. That was always cool. And we were on our way to Ron's car after, you know, I pulled out $20 for all of us. We lost it. It's no big deal. We walked back to his car and I'm like, Ronnie, sing a song. And then Ronnie fucking starts singing
Blitzkrieg Bop.
Blitzkrieg Bop.
I get that. Standing in a straight line.
Nah, nah.
We're gonna do a time there.
Nah, nah.
The kids are losing their minds.
Nah, nah. Blitzkrieg Bop. And so we cranked that shit. As soon as we got in the car, Ronnie put it on, blasted it, and then we're singing it all the way down the garage and then all the way to your house. We listened to it like 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times straight. All of us going hard, banging our heads to Blitzkrieg Bop.
Ty threw at his neck.
And Ty fucked up his neck. He woke up this morning, he's like, oh, my neck really hurts. Ron's like, yeah, probably from jamming out to Blitzkrieg Bop. It's the only way to do it. I don't want to have a hurt neck and not jam out to Blitzkrieg Bop, you know? If that makes any sense?
Yeah. What else? Oh, yeah, after the Christmas party. I think that's what we're heading That's what we're going into.
So, listen to this about awesome. And then we go to Safeway because we all want these popsicles.
Oh, yeah. The
Outshine popsicles.
Outshine, the pineapple ones.
Yo, sponsor us. And
Kickstart, you too.
And Kickstart. And Jewel.
And
so we're walking in, and me and Ty get up the elevator. Ron's getting a cart, and we see this thing. This lady, man.
It's a lady, to be respectful.
Well, it was a man.
Identifies as a lady, so we're gonna refer to her as a lady.
Okay. It's a man though.
It wasn't. She was a man.
So this man, lady, it thing. The reason why I say this, dude, she was so scary. She looked like the person from Insidious, the Bride in Black. She was freaking scary.
Yeah, and I think I told you the first time I ever saw her, I turned down an aisle, and
like she was right in front of you.
I physically jolted, like.
And how did she react to you? She just stared into your soul.
Yeah,
sucked the life out of you.
Fucking massive, like with her eyeshadow that's pure black.
She was so scary, dude. Ugh.
And like I jumped, and it was not subtle at all. So
I was ready to turn around and run. If you guys weren't there with me, I probably would have immediately turned around and went to Walmart. Dude, I'd go anywhere.
Speaking of going to Walmart, people who should have gone to Walmart.
Oh, dude, that leads right into the story unintentionally. Dude, this third podcast thing, the third take, doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
So, there's this guy in front of us. We're ready to check out, and he's up at the line talking to the cashier lady. He's like, I have this movie, but it's just a cardboard. And so then she's like, okay.
It was
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah.
And so she goes around the back to like look for it because the Blu-rays are apparently locked up in a case. And so she's like, what movie is it? And he's like, Fallout. Like he screams it though. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, bro, can't
like
you
he
just
was
say
acting like
Fallout?
his life depended on it.
And like, it's not that big. Go to Walmart like a normal person. That's what you said in line. And then
like, you could go to fucking Walmart like a normal person. Like,
and so then she finally gets the movie for him. He's taking forever, even putting his card in, just being snotty.
Yeah, and the tell was like, who buys DVDs anyway? DVDs anymore anyway.
I mean, we're just riffing on him though.
Yeah,
like,
we were just throwing shots at this dude because he pissed us off, and he formed a line that went all the way down the aisle by the register.
Like 10 at night.
Yeah,
and so it's like, bro, hurry the frick up. And so he finally gets out of there, and then I'm like less than a minute for all my stuff, my popsicles and my Red Bull. I pay for that, and I go over. And I'm like, he could have just got a normal copy. It would have been done within a minute, like a normal person.
And yeah, and that's what I said. Or we could go to fucking Walmart like a normal person.
Yeah, and so just like, what is normal? A Zoloft and a cold brew. Palmer Square.
Isn't it most what you're like often exposed to? In that case, normal Zoloft and cold brew.
Yeah, Palmer Square. So anyway, we're just making the cashier lady crack up though,
and
she is laughing.
And the cute girl behind me,
and the cute girl behind you in Ty. So Ron's getting ready to pay for his stuff. He got him stuff. Oh my god, he got himself
my stuff
and your parents' stuff. There, that you figured it out. Nickelodeon figured it out. And so I'm playing with the conveyor belt while he's like paying for his stuff, and then like I'm just being a fucking man-child playing with the conveyor belt.
I was like, you're a fucking child.
You're a fucking child. And then you just kind of giggle and you start walking, grab your stuff, start walking, and the cute girl behind you is like, do you want your card?
I'm like, nah, you go ahead. I just got paid. Have a blast. Just hit me up on Instagram at Ronnie's.
Just name drop your Instagram, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. And then like I grab a card, I'm like, yeah, I'm just ready to get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. And then,
because then I looked back and saw the fucking line all the way down the aisle. I was like,
it was ridiculous. That one asshole guy
who just needed
Mission Impossible
Fallout.
God, dude, I bet that movie's not even that good. What if it's amazing?
I haven't even seen it.
Me neither, dude. I actually bought the 3 Mission Impossible pack.
I haven't seen one of them.
Couldn't get through it. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I was young. Fuck Tom Cruise.
With his short ass.
Short ass. Tom Cruise ass. Heaven ass. So, yeah, I really wanted to say, for you to say, it's 10 days till Christmas, but now it's going to be 9 days till Christmas.
9 days.
Isn't that so crazy? Like, when you turn older, Christmas just comes really fast all of a sudden.
Yeah, and I think we mentioned this last podcast. It was like, 2018, it was January, and then it was summer, and now it's almost Christmas.
Now it's almost Christmas. Like, by the way, shout out to Mom Dukes, your Mom Dukes.
Put up the Christmas tree, putting on a fantastic
job.
Life show for us. A light show for us.
Like right now, I'm looking at the tree, and it feels more like Christmas now more than ever, all month.
And like I've been feeling it, especially this week, because we've been doing tons of Christmassy shit.
Yeah.
Like, we've been decorating cookies the last 3 days.
I'm so jealous. By the way, dude, gingerbread houses, we need to do that.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Got the Christmas tree up, and then I just took Chunky to go see The Grinch.
Was a good movie?
Yeah.
Good flick?
Good flick.
I need to check it out.
Maybe tear up.
That's how you know it's a good... Dude, Coco was another movie I went in like, I don't want to watch this. Made me cry.
Yeah.
I was like, does that make me bitch, or is this movie just so touching?
Like, oh, dude, that movie is great.
That movie is amazing. I love Coco.
Speaking of Christmas, greatest Christmas movie.
Greatest?
Most memorable, not greatest.
Yeah, I was going to say. So, my most memorable Christmas memory is me and my brother had a bunk bed, and the bottom bunk was, either had a whole bunch of stuff on it, or was just all fucked up. And so, me and him are laying on my top bunk, and I'm sitting there like...
That's him crying if you go get it.
Yeah, and then my brother's like, Jacob, are you okay? And I was sitting there crying. I was a bad kid all year.
I was a bad boy.
Santa's not going to give me anything. My brother's like, you're fine. You're going to get presents. I was like, no, I won't. Like, just,
I was a bad boy.
And I just remember, like, he turned on the light, and then there's just, my whole pillow was wet from tears. I had to flip over my pillow, and I was such a bitch, dude. God, but I was also little. I thought I was a bad kid all year, just crying over it. I still do that. Yeah. So what about you? What's your greatest or most memorable?
Most memorable for me is definitely last year, Christmas Day, actually. And got to spend it with Chunky. It was my first Christmas with Chunky. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened to be her first time seeing snow. It was a white Christmas.
Oh,
it was amazing.
Shit. Dude, those are
like
amazing.
Fairy tale type shit.
They
like,
are fairy tale.
I couldn't believe it. Like,
not to mention snow is so beautiful.
Yeah. And like she was just blown away. Like, I remember she stood at the window for I don't know how long, a long time, just watching it come down. Like,
I still do that shit, dude.
Yeah. And Chunky was born in Texas. Yeah. So they don't get a lot of that down there. So.
Oh yeah.
And so just fucking mesmerized her and her mom. Just fucking mesmerized by snow. If not that, then it was summer. Christmas.
I was gonna say, what's that Christmas song? You just sang it like 2 podcasts in a row.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Yes. Love that. That was way more perfect than our first 2 times.
It was, dude. That was nice.
I still couldn't remember it for the life of me, though, until you start singing.
And if not that, then it was Christmas, like 20... How old was that? 15. So it was like Christmas, like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there.
So like almost 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Makes you feel old, huh?
And I remember my fucking dad, he was like, give you guys $100 if you go roll around in the snow. It was my first white Christmas.
Oh, it was up in Bellingham, too.
Yeah,
So you guys got a fuck ton of snow, probably. Yeah.
So it was my first white Christmas. I was 15 or 16 at the time.
Yeah.
Probably, no.
An age. You were an age.
Yeah, I was 15. And, so give you $100 to go roll around the snow in your underwear. To be fair, Dad, that's a weird fucking challenge.
I'd do it, though.
I did it. It was $100, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when did it
twice, right?
Yeah, I remember the first time he was like, "You didn't get your belly," and my belly was fucking cherry red. You didn't get your belly, and he's like, "You gotta do it again." I'm like, "You fucking asshole," because he only made Ty do it once. Ty did it before me. He only did it fucking once.
You know what though? He was probably giggling at you when you did it the second time.
But then I remember I was heavy into paintball at the time, and so I spent. He got that 100, and then the 200 I got from for per cap from Nooksack because I was enrolled in Nooksack at the time.
Yeah.
And I spent like $150-ish on a paintball mask that I used for like a year.
Was that the one you gave to me?
No, that was the one I gave to Johnny. It was the camo one, the dye I4s.
Yeah.
The one I gave you...
V-Force.
Yeah, V4's grills.
Yeah.
I got those for my 16th birthday, I want to say. So the year after. The year after I got those, and then I gave the I-Force to Johnny.
You just gave us, like, cool-ass hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know nothing about paintball. Like, we probably didn't deserve them, but you're just like, here you go.
You guys didn't know that was, like, top-of-the-line shit. Top of the line. Because I paid a shit ton of money for both of them. Actually, no. I didn't pay a shit ton of money for the grills, because those were a birthday present for my 16th. Uncle John got them for me. And then... I was a spoiled little bitch because the year after that,
dude, I remember you guys got a lot of paintball. You specifically, a lot of paintball stuff, dude.
Then I remember a year after that, I was a spoiled little bitch. Got another new mask because normally people play with masks for years. And I go a year, I'm like, oh, I need a new one. And so after that,
It was the want.
Yeah, it was the want. I didn't need it at all. And so after that, gave you the grills that I got for my 16th. My 17th, I got Sly Pro Fits, the lime green ones.
Yeah.
And I think that was the last time I ever played paintball.
You remember the first time I played paintball? I was backing up from the mic, sorry. The first time I played paintball, it was actually with you guys, but that was before me and you and Ty were really, like, bonded, you know?
Yeah.
And we were up in the...
All I knew is that you were kind of related to us and you were with Uncle John.
Yeah. Johnny's cousin, obviously.
Yeah.
So, Uncle John took me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Because it was in...
Little Boston.
Yeah, it was above my house. Above our house in Little Boston.
In the woods. And I come up and I'm wearing, like, 8 layers of jackets and, like... 10 layers of like shorts and pants and
yeah, because I remember you were wearing
a sumo wrestler looking motherfucker, dude.
Because I remember you wearing 2 long sleeves, 2 short sleeves, a crew neck,
just like everything you could think of. That's
and
what
then
I was
2
dressed.
sweatshirts.
And it was just ridiculous, dude. But I never got shot, and you guys were like amazed. But then we thought about it, like. No one probably wanted to make me cry. No one wanted to shoot me. They're like, we don't want to make this little kid cry. Let's make him think he's good. I just happened to be on the winning team.
What was that? Like 2006, 2007?
When that happened?
Yeah.
Dude, I do not remember.
Yeah, like
I remember...
Like 2006, I think it was.
I remember that was one of my first encounters with you guys, though, kind of.
Yeah.
But that was before we really hit it off.
Yeah, I think it was... Because that's when we were all... Like, the whole family was picking a paintball. So it was like 2006, I want to say. And so, what were you? I was like 11 or 12 at the time, so that would make you like 9 or 10.
I was 8. I was born in 98. 2006?
Yeah, like 2006.
I was like 8.
So yeah, so I was probably, I was like
8. Could have been 9. I don't.
Yeah, I was like 11 at the time then. And
let's listen in. Let's listen to them talk about their age. 2006. Yeah, that was paintball has always been pretty. Dude, speaking of paintball, me, you, basically all the guys should get a reunion. Paintball war.
That's what I'm trying to get going, but then it's like nobody seems to take it as serious. Just like this fucking podcast, nobody else takes it quite as serious.
You know what? Do you know who took it serious though? Me and you, the ones who are doing the shits. Ty's upstairs. He's gonna listen to this later and be like, okay, I'll see you. Maybe he'll be in on the next one. God, dude. Maybe.
I'm not gonna count on that.
You know what? We never shared with the people, and we don't have to. What does SCB stand for? Do we want to explain that story, or is that us?
We'll get into it later.
You don't get to know yet. You're only on number 3. Wait till we get to podcast 25 after take 24. So I like the fact. I was just like talking about the podcast itself. You know how crazy and surreal it is that we finally are doing it, you know,
after like 2 or 3 years of talking about it, and just
we finally grabbed it by the balls or whatever, you know, just like, let's do it. Why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? The only one who was keeping us from doing it was us.
Yep.
All it took was a little bit of motivation
and a few bucks,
and for me, a couple $100. Bought a laptop. We don't even record on my laptop right now.
What, like, what do you say, $70?
Yeah, and then hopefully when we do get that real shit to hook up 2 legit mics instead of using this app we're using or whatever,
I have to worry about a fucking crash. And
yeah, and I think we'll be fine. I think it's fine. I I would like to do it on my laptop because it's a perfect spot is my backyard, and we could take a picture of that for the podcast.
Yeah, we got to worry about background noise too. That's what I think. That's why I like doing it in the house. I think I would prefer to do it in like a room, kind of like my bedroom or your bedroom. Somewhere.
Yeah, I was just thinking we can't do this every Saturday right here because what if one day someone comes over, stays the night, like your auntie or something, But this is all still a work in progress. This is stuff we talk about.
Yeah, and we've showed improvement in just these 3.
Yeah. Like our first one, just nothing but vulgar, funny stuff for us, but maybe not for everybody. Our second one
really loose. Our first one was really loose, and like
our second one was structured. Story points.
And to be fair, I think it was a little too structured.
Right? That's how I felt too.
A little too structured. Like,
okay, dude, this is raw. This is real. Because that's how I felt too. Like, sometimes when it's too structured, it's not organic.
It doesn't come off as authentic.
Yeah.
Because there were times I'm like, what the fuck? We don't actually talk like this.
But then I really did want to tell the Mac Miller story. Because it was December 9th. It was the day of the concert. Rest in peace, whatever. It's almost Christmas. Our third take. We're gonna do that
final countdown.
We're gonna do a Christmas special. Do you want to do that? It could be after. It doesn't have to be Christmas morning, day.
Maybe we'll do it Christmas
night.
Eve.
Christmas Eve. That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I have a family party to go to. We can work it out. Yeah. We'll work it out for everybody. Just sing.
We have fun.
We have fun. So what's the time looking like, bud? Pal? Friend of mine?
We're about 40 minutes. Perfect.
Dude, we did it?
We did.
See, this one felt so much more organic. So the first couple were a little struggled, and...
First one, we had technical difficulties. Second one, we had...
Scatterbrain, mumbling the whole time. This time I tried to be really, clarify my voice and for you guys who listen, which still people don't give me feedback. Monzo actually commented on our last post. That was cool. Shout out Monzo. What's up, Monzo?
And then we got quite a... I shouldn't say we. I got quite a bit of feedback for the first few, and maybe later down the road when the production value is there, I actually got contacted by an audio engineer who wants to chop it up so there's not so much dead space and the vocals are a little more rounded and easier on the ear, and then just
so you don't get normal talking and then up in your face loudness or something. You could fix that.
Yeah,
we're not gonna fix that one though. We just did it.
No, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
So I just want to say happy December 16th now.
Yep,
16th of 2018.
9 days till Christmas.
It's the 12th day, 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
9 pipers piping.
8 something jingling. 7
swans are swimming.
5 golden rings. You skipped 6. Okay. Well, I think that's a wrap. Like, comment, subscribe,
dislike, report it. We really don't care.
I'm positive he's negative. It's whatever. We're a cohesive bond together.
We're that balance.
It's for us in the end, but if you guys have comments or whatever,
if you have feedback, we'll listen to it. We probably won't take anything from it. Dude,
what was that one time you got feedback from? Do something about real news. All right. Today was rainy.
Today it rained.
And that's it for today.
And what's another fact? It's 9 days from Christmas.
If you didn't get that point across the first 4 times. Yeah.
What's another fact?
I'm wearing red shoes. That's happened.
I'm wearing $6 sweatpants.
They look good though.
Another fact. Okay. There's your news for the day.
There's your real shit. All right. Love y'all and stay sexy.
Peace.